Connecting.
Alright, welcome back to
Skill
EVE
training completed.
Online. We have completed skill training and we have no skills going on, so we really need to fix that. Let's move that down. What do we got here? Oh, we get a iridium charge. That's ammo, so we always use that. Alright, and then we got all these boosters. Like I said, I am trying not to use those right away, but this one is 2 days and it expires. This one in 5 days. I almost want to use both of these just because, and that one's 8 days. So we may be using these today because we are going into enforcer mode. We are going to be taking some fighting, some bad guys, some pirates that are trying to interrupt the Caldari state business trade and things of that nature. So that'll be good. Let's see. The last time we did anything, we did the industrial entrepreneur, and we got a badger, which we do not need to use. But since we are going to be doing some fighting, we're going to want to outfit a ship. And right now, I think this one is going to be fine for starting out. I'm going to keep the salvager. We don't need the relic analyzer. We're going to keep the shield booster just because. So right now we've got better than this is not an ugly ship, but boy, it's not my favorite. It's better than the Bantam. Um, but I almost want to go back and use the Ibis, the starting ship. Let me see what slots it has. If it'll hold what we're carrying right now, and we can always drop the shield booster. It will. Let's do that just because we can. Just because we can. We want to use the good old starting Ibis because, and there's 2 reasons really. One reason is because I want to make sure there's nothing in the hangar before I get out of the ship. One reason is because that's what a lot of people they're gonna start by playing Enforcer. They're gonna start saying, well, I want to fight things. And they're not gonna want to start out doing exploration and industrialist and all that other kind of stuff. And I understand that. That's what I did. So that's perfectly acceptable as to what most people are going to do. And so we're going to pretend like that is what we're doing. Now, of course, I'm going to give myself the best advantage I can. So we're going to take the best afterburner we got. We're going to use the afterburner injector. We're going to throw our armor repairer on there if it'll hold it. I can see that our power grid is getting high, so let's put the salvager on and see what we got. Oh, it didn't bump it up that much. Okay, good. So our power grid should be still good. But here is what it is going to do is once I try to put the shield booster on, it's going to overwhelm it. I have a feeling. No, it didn't. It didn't. Look at that. In fact, it bumped up CPU instead. So let's stick with that. Let's try it. The power grid is one thing. The CPU is a different, that's the processor of working. So you got 2 different types of, I don't really want to call it energy because the power grid is the energy, but 2 basic power sources, and you can't overwhelm either one of them when you're outfitting your ship. It says right here that our recharge rate is insufficient to sustain the modules indefinitely. So we know that. If we tried to turn all these on at the same time, it's not going to sustain it. But we're not going to use the shield booster all the time. We're going to use it only when we start losing some shields. We're not going to use the afterburner all the time. So we're not going to use the armor repairer all the time. So that's okay. It's okay to see this. We just have to know what we have outfitted and whether we can work with it. So anyway, all right, let's move in. Once we get a bigger gun, we might have to take something off because it'll use either more CPU or it'll use more power grid, because we do use energy-based weapons, even though we use physical ammo. And because what we're not using is like laser or pulse cannons, so it still uses physical ammo, but it uses energy to propel them. So there's a lot of different weapons in this game, and you just kind of have to get a feel for it. Okay, for you, my friend, there's always something. And we start out, it seems like everybody has like a random greeting, and this is what you get. But all right, so Garista's thugs are harassing miners nearby at an asteroid belt. Let's try to clean up the area. You may have to rush these targets and hit them at close range. Well, we will, because our little civilian Gatling isn't that great. But in reward, they're going to give us a 75mm Gatling, which is like the first step up. Okay, but he's also going to give us ammo if we do it within a certain time frame, which is 5 hours. So as long as you take the mission when you're ready to do it, you're going to get the bonus. All right, so let's go fight. I'm kind of excited. Let's get some fighting done. All right, so the good thing about the old Ibis is it's kind of expendable. I hate to say it, but it's just it's a starting ship. It's no big deal to lose it.
Warp drive active. So
here we go. Warp drive active. We're going to go straight into fighting some bloody pirates. And I think it takes us almost directly into combat. If not, it takes us to a jump gate. My favorite one of all these. We're doing my favorite career agent right now, is because he gives you missions that you're going to be able to handle, and it's all about fighting. So it's fun. All right, so we got a pithy aggregator. Let's see, where's he at? I know he was up here. There he is. We're going to target him. We're going to orbit him. We're going to start firing as soon as he comes into range. Boom. Take that, bloody pirate. All right, let's go ahead and target his buddy. He's out of range. He's 46 kilometers away. You ain't got no chance to protect your buddy here. We're going to take your buddy out. Heck yeah! All right, we're in perfect range right now. It dropped in. He moved in on us. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Let's get his stuff. Oh wait, we got to approach. Oh, he brought in some reinforcements. As soon as they get in range, we're going to target them too. All right. So I'm going to open his. We're going to take his stuff. There we go. Loot all. All right. Let's go ahead and orbit that guy, and we're going to salvage his stuff. And I'm going to start taking out his buddies. They're in 27 kilometers, so we're not really doing much. What you don't want to do when you get a real weapon like the 75mm or after that is you don't really want to start just firing away, because you'll be using your ammo. Unless you're using energy weapons, which is the Amar use energy weapons, or once you kind of get a little ways into the game and you get some skills built up, you can start using energy weapons. And that's okay. But okay, so now we're in range. We're going to orbit. I'm going to start targeting his buddies too, because we want them all targeted. But I'm going to take this one out before he's... Okay. Yep, we got that one. Let's shoot at this one. And we'll... Oh, I missed him. Let's target him. Let's go ahead and orbit his wreckage, because we're going to get his stuff. See, anytime they have this little... the wreckage looks like this, it means it's got stuff in a container. See that little box in between? So let's open this container up. He's not in range. There we go. and we took his stuff, and see, now it changes to this just little V thing. The box is no longer in it, and that just means he no longer has anything in his container. So we took out the second guy. We're going to go ahead and target the third one. He's a little further away. I'm also going to target the second guy's wreckage, and we're actively, you see, there's a lot of things going on right now. We're also actively salvaging the first one out of the three. Technically, the second one we fought. So let's orbit this one because we don't want to be stationary. He can still hit us. If we're stationary, we make an easier target. And he was hitting us a little bit. He took some of our power. We can use our shield booster and get rid of that, though. There we go. All right, now let's take this other one. All right, let's orbit him. And really, all we want for that one is salvage because he has no cargo. So we're not really stealing anything from him. I say stealing. We're not salvaging any of his cargo, but we're going to salvage his ship wreckage. And now we're also getting closer to the bad guy that's still active. So that's good. Let's make sure we are orbiting that wreckage. I can't believe that guy's not coming in. Oh, there he comes. Here he comes. He was kind of keeping his distance there for a second. But I think it took us actually hitting him a little bit for him to be like, oh, I need to get in here, don't I? Get in the fight. Well, it's too late now. You got in the fight and you were already dead. Alright, so let's hit this salvage a little bit. It shouldn't take but a second to salvage. You see how quickly we did everything just then. We took out the pirates. We are actively salvaging a couple of ships. And all that happened in a few minutes. And it's more fun to me to salvage the ships after. I say more fun. It is fun to salvage the ships after, and that's why I like doing the other career agents before I do the enforcer. And the reason being is because I get this salvager, I get all these little toys that I can use, and we can make a little extra profit off these bad guys. So not only do I get what's in their cargo, but we can also salvage their ships. Because if you look now, instead of just these couple of things that I got, I ended up getting 100 rounds of ammo. Maybe, I think these were already 200 rounds of ammo, some metal scraps, and this compulsive scope. All this other stuff with the yellow background is stuff that I salvaged. So we did pretty good. I'm sorry about the phone. But we did pretty good with our salvage here. We made a significant profit, and I want to show you what it'll get us when we go to sell it. See, let's view and market detail, and see this one right here is selling for. Now this is the one that's for sale, keep in mind, but it's for sale at 20,000. I can sell it right now and make 16,500 ISK off of it, and that's just one of them. I've got two of them, so that's why it's like, hey, this was a good profit, right? And then on top of that, we're going to start our conversation. We're going to complete our mission. And we got us a new gun and 2,000 antimatter charge. Excellent work. I'll have the miners return to work. See me when you're ready for your next assignment. So you see, that's why I say do the other career agents first when you're first learning about Eve, because one, they teach you some things that you're going to learn how to do, and secondly, you walk away from the fighting missions with a whole lot more stuff, and you make a lot more profit off of it when you do. Now I'm moving everything. In fact, I can highlight it Everything except for I don't want to lose my ammo. So let's move all this over here. Now let's outfit our ship with this brand new gun we got. All right, we got us a brand new 75mm gun. We've got 2,000 antimatter charge, and we're gonna throw that on the ship too, just because I want to see what. When did I get this? I must have got that off another enemy when I salvaged her, a different mission. So look, we got several different types of ammo. We got iron charges, we got lead charges, we got tungsten charges, and we got antimatter charges. Now, since the antimatter charges are the most, that's what I'm going to use, because I've got 2,000 rounds of it. I probably don't even need to carry 2,000 rounds, because the weapon itself will hold 200, and you really only need enough for about 2 or 3 reloads until you get into a long battle. Now, the question you might have is, well, when will we know if we're going to get into a long battle? You won't in the career agents, but after that, you don't know. It doesn't tell you on the front end how long your battle is going to last. So be prepared for extended battles after you start other agents. All right, so let us talk to. All right, for you, my friend, there's always something. See, there's the same greeting. All right, the Greases have kidnapped one of our miners and are demanding a hostage swap. They want the one responsible for their comrade's death, and apparently they have no idea you are a trained capsuleer. Go teach them a permanent lesson. I suggest you equip a shield booster and an armor repair. Well, good for you, we already did. And he's going to give us a Merlin, so a new starship, which we already have one. We got it from a gift, I do believe. But now he's going to give us another one, and it's always good to have a backup. So as soon as you get like a duplicate ship, never sell it right away, in my opinion, especially if it's one that you're going to use a lot. That's because now you've always got a backup, because your ship could be destroyed on a mission at some point in time. So, alright, we're going to accept the mission, and we're going to get ready and undock. And if you noticed a little bump there, I had to check that phone call. Alright, moving on. Undocking. If you notice a little slight change in scenery or music, it was just a quick pause. Alright, let's warp to the location and let's do some more fighting.
Active.
Now that we got a good weapon. Now, I'll say that the civilian Gatling is good because it doesn't take any ammo to use. The 75mm Gatling is just a little bit higher, a little bit better than the civilian Gatling. You'll see a little bit of a difference me taking out some of the lower rank bad guys like the Pithy Irrigator. You'll see a little difference here in a second. But it's when you get to the 150 and 175mm and the 200mm cannons, that's when you really start noticing some stuff, because things start blowing up a lot faster when they're little smaller ships. So we need civilians in our cargo. We're trying to rescue some civilians. I can't even target them yet. They're not in range, but they're targeting me, so they may have missiles. There's always a possibility, and it could also depend on the ship. The range of the ship has something to do with it. Let's bump our afterburner on. Let's get an approach faster. So we need a 30-kilometer range, I believe. No? Yeah, within 30 kilometers. So we're going to start targeting them. And there they are. Now, fire. Now, I will say that the general range of this is between 4,000 and 7,000 meters. That's not to say that at 20 meters you can't randomly hit them. It's just not. It's not going to do a whole lot of damage. But let's change to this one, because this is the one that we apparently are in the closest range of. He's the one we were approaching. I don't know how that got switched, but we're fixing to show him something. Alright, fire. There we go. Now we're shooting at him. I'm going to train my lock on. Track. Now, we'll be able to track him. We're not hitting much. What is the deal? I don't think I've gone this long. Oh, so, see, but when I did hit him, I blew him up. That's how quick it went. Right? So now it's changed. In fact, he's a wreckage right there. And we're going to go ahead and approach it. The other guys are coming in at us anyway. So, there's that one. We're approaching it. Let's orbit it and target it. But we want this guy because we want to shoot him. And we're going to track him because... Oh, too late. He's already dead. Alright, you see how the weapon gets so much better so quickly? Now, we're going to be... It's going to take us a little bit to salvage this one ship. And we need to steal the stuff too. Now, if you salvage the ship before... And I think I showed you all this earlier. But if you salvage the ship before you actually loot it, it's not as big a deal, because it'll just the cargo will end up being a cargo box in space. So it's usually not a big deal. I don't know if that changes. I just know from my experience, limited experience, that's generally how it works. So you don't really have to worry too much about. Alright, so let's take this one. Okay, let's just do this. And then we'll orbit him, and we'll set our... Oops. Gonna target it. And now we'll salvage this while we shoot this guy, because he's shooting at us. And he went down. Here's the other one. I was tracking the other one. Oh, and he went down. Alright, look how fast that went. Alright, in fact, let's get this one. There we go. Let's approach him. And orbit him, and we'll go ahead and start the salvage process after we target him. And then we'll also get this one targeted, and this one. Because we want to salvage all of them. Which one's the closest? It looks like we're coming in on this one. I think that's the one we hit approach on. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. It is this one. Wow. It didn't matter. They're both right here beside each other. It really didn't matter. Okay, but since we're orbiting this one, let's use our salvager on this one. Oh, and we forgot that little bump helped me remember that, I forgot to set our skills, our skill training. So we really need to fix our skill training, don't we? We're at Soldier of we're doing Soldier of Fortune stuff, so we've already done Soldier of Fortune. Let's do Militia Fighter. Alright, so let's see. We need Biology. We've already got all these, so we don't have to buy any. We need Biology 2, Biology 3. We need Surgical Strike and Trajectory Analysis. Now, we'll buy these after we get a little funds built up, but right now, let's get our training going. Alright, now let's go back to this guy. He's 11 o'clock. I let him fly until I was tracing. My jet stream was going away from him. So let's head back into this one. We're already targeting, so let's hit our salvager as soon as we're in range. There we go. And he's also got cargo, so now we can hit the cargo, grab it. And did I hit orbit or did I just hit approach? I just hit approach, didn't I? So now we can orbit And see, normally, if you are taking this as your very first... Oh, wait.
Warp
Bring the
drive
civilians.
active.
I didn't pick up civilians, did I? Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, somebody had them in their cargo container. I didn't even see them move. Y'all probably did. Said, oh, there's your objective. And I was just oblivious. Too busy salvaging. So that's good, because we don't have to go back. You know what happens? We've seen what happens when you forget to get the objective, and then you have to go back. Sometimes it doesn't stick around. You have to do it all over again. The good news about the pirate missions, the enforcer missions, is it doesn't. They usually, once you defeated the pirates, they don't respawn
Docking permission
quickly.
requested. Docking request accepted.
Now you see these cargo containers right here with yellow markers. It says restricted access. It usually means it was a player. Usually. So somebody got destroyed there and their cargo left. Alright, so let's see what he says. Complete the mission. Good work. Alright, so that's 2 of 10. And we got us a new Merlin. So now what we're going to do is, since we got 2 Merlins, we're going to move to that Merlin, because the Merlin is one of my favorite ships anyway. And it has a higher CPU and power grid, so it'll be able to hold those without and sustain them a little easier. But also because we're going to be expecting to be able to get plenty of a few more weapons. At least I'd like to think he's going to give us another weapon eventually. And we'll be able to see, it's got 3 turret options. It's got 4 mid slots and 3 light slots. So we ought to be able to hold all the same stuff that we had, and then some if we really want it. But right now we really don't have anything except maybe we'll be able to get a few other things. See, I'm not going to use expanded cargo, because if you look at his cargo range, he has 127 metric tons. That's a lot of salvage, and since that's the majority of what we're using. But here's another thing. So where's my salvager? It's just a civilian salvager. If you really want to upgrade and make it faster, you just go purchase a salvager 1, and it works better. But also, I'm going to show you this. We've still got the civilian Gatling. We've got this Gatling. We got the space. Let's use another Gatling. This one don't even use ammo. So hey, let's use it, right? There's no reason for. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't take the ammo out of that ship in the cargo hold. Let's do that real quick. There it is. Oh, we didn't take any of the salvage out of it either. In fact, we have this is neat. Yeah, of course, we hadn't trained in it. But this increases your drone shooting ability. And if you have a drone, which I don't even know if I have any drones yet in the drone category. But yeah, drones are fun, because you can send them out and they can help attack. And if we get a drone, I'm going to put him in the drone bay, because this one carries... Oh, no, it doesn't. I thought this one carried drones. Okay, maybe that's a different race, that their midpoint ship actually carries drones. Okay, so we've got this. We need our antimatter charge in there. We're also going to put it in the cargo hold of the ship. There we go. Now that's 800 units of antimatter charges. We still got nearly 1,000 units of antimatter charges left, so we should be good. Oh, I got invited to join a group. That's nice. I don't have time for that. All right, we're oh, here is a This is a cybernetic implant. I didn't even see this was here. What does it do? Did I get that sometime recently with some of these other missions? Image processor implanted in a partial lobe grants a partial bonus to a character's charisma. Charisma helps them pay out better for mission things. I don't know that it would affect the career agents, but yeah, we'll hold on to it right now. Oh, and we were going to use our boosters, weren't we? The ones that we need to. So let's go ahead and do that. Oop, that's not it. That's where we get the gifts. Where's the... Here it is. Let's see. 5 days. I'm pretty sure we want to go ahead and use that one. So we'll redeem it. Yeah, go ahead and put it in place. Oh, I don't have the skills to do that one. Let's see if I have the skills to do this one. Oh, I don't have the skills to do that one either. Well, I might not be able to use any of these then. That makes me sad. How about this one? Because this one is pretty close. Nope, not yet. Okay, I don't have the required skills to use them. So we really need to work on getting the skills to use them, don't we? Alright. Oops. I got out of the fitting window, but we're good to go. We got our ammo. We got our 2 guns. We got our salvager. Let's take another mission. The miners are happy, but now the station owners are not. A Garistas pirate has stolen some sensitive documents from them, and I'm tasked with quietly resolving the matter. I'm entrusting you with this. Get these documents back to me. Okay, so we get to go track down some pirates. And he's going to give us 2 new weapons. These are light electron blasters. They use ammo, the same ammo that we're using now with the railguns. But it uses a different energy mechanism for propulsion. So, alright, so complete the mission. Oh wait, no, not complete the mission. We took the mission, so we need to undock. What did he give us? Item hanger? What did he give us with this? Oh, he already gave them to us. Well, let's use them. Since he gave those to us, we got this Merlin. Let's put... I don't want to give up my salvager. Sorry. So let's use the new weapon, and we'll use the railgun and the new light electron blaster. So we'll use the 75mm Gatling and the light electron blaster. The light electron blaster is a fall-off range of 2,000 meters, so it's a close range weapon. So this is a longer range. It's got 6,000 meters fall-off range, and of course, you know, this is our salvager. I don't like having too many close range, because you'll face off against too many enemies that can shoot you from long range. In fact, once we get to some long range weapons, and we may not do it within the career agent, but once we do, I'm going to be taking some long range weapons. I like the longer range, and the longest range weapons, I believe, are missiles. I'm not positive on that, but yeah, I personally, this is me and my beliefs, that you should never outfit your ship with all one weapon. Keep it, you know, variable ranges, because even though it gets the attack may get within close range of you, if you have some close range weapons to deal with it, then it's still good. Some of the mid-range weapons are still fine in close range, but the long range weapons, once they get close, you know, they take some they're not as effective. So missiles and stuff at close range isn't quite as effective. Now we've got a lot of bad guys here, so let's go attack them. Usually in the early career agents, where are these guys? There they are. Well, let's look at them. Track. Oh, there they go. All right. But usually the guys within the career agent list, we generally don't have to worry too much about. But all right, I'm gonna start firing. See, that light blaster, once he got within close range, we went in and took him out. And the longer the range, the farther away they are, the better chance you have of doing some damage. See, like this one right now is still out of range even of our railgun. So let's see where this guy is, because he's close range. I'm going to attack him with the light electron, but like this one is longer range. Once I get him targeted, see, I'm going to go ahead and target him with the long range. We're going to do it that way. Now, it takes a little bit longer when you're not concentrating your weapons. But, you see, I'm already hitting him, and hitting him pretty good. Now, he's also closing. This guy is within that really close range of that light electron. But now I've already taken out, see, I took out both of them all at once. So that one, he's within range of the light electron. This one, we'll target him. He's getting in range of the light electron as well. And I'm going to start with the railgun and also give him some light electron on it, some blaster on it too. And we're done. So now we're going to approach the guys with loot. See, it says contains loot item. And we're going to loot them. And then I'm going to, fast forward the video or pause it. I'm not going to do a time lapse. I get, to playing with the new toys and I'll start time lapsing everything. And I don't want to start doing that all the time. But I'll probably just salvage, and then you'll see me pick back up when I get back to the base. All right, so let's encircle this one. Let's go ahead and do that, and let's steal his loot. There we go. And here in a minute, I'm going to go loot this guy, and I'm going to salvage all these, and I'll pick back up in just a second with with heading back to base. Okay, I'm not quite done salvaging. I'm actually approaching the last salvager, but we just had skill training and biology completed. And so the reason I wanted to go ahead and come back right away, one is because I was fixing to anyway. After I get done with that and hit dock, this had been the point at which
Warp drive active.
Came back anyway. But I wanted to show that watch your time frame. This biology is going to be completed pretty much right after the video is probably done. And at some point, and I don't know if it's because of the missions we did or what, we also got some skill points. I don't know if it was when we completed training or if we completed a mission or what.
Docking
but we got some skill
requested.
points.
Docking request accepted.
So, and we're going to complete the 2 biologies right now, because I didn't even notice we had those skill
completed.
Points. So now we got 10 hours. So we got a little ways to wait on the surgical strike. But let's go in here and let's see what else we need to get. Oh, that was for pirate. We didn't want pirate. We wanted militia fighter. So we need social. So let's buy and inject it. And let's take everything that belongs to social. And infomorph psychology. So let's buy and inject that one. And that's just 1 skill apparently. And then negotiation. So let's take that one. And that gives us 2. Negotiation 1 and negotiation 2. Connections. And that's a good one to have. So we're going to go ahead and let's set that up. And now we've got a good ways to worry about our... and let's check pirate while we're here. Yep, we already took C. We took all of infomorph psychology will belong to it. So we're good to go, and we're docked. So let's start our mission conversation. Complete the mission. We're good to go. All right, so let's see what next is on the agenda. I suspect we'll get a chance before long to hunt down this pirate who escaped. So there was an escaped pirate. Meanwhile, I've located an illegal Stargate hidden by the interference from a large deep space field, and I want you to scout out the area. Now this one's a little bit different, I will say. It's a little bit like some of the other missions from some of the other. Um, if it's the same as the one I done before, it's a little different from some of the other career agent mission. It's not much different than some of the other career agent missions. But first, before we leave, let's, and I'm stacking up my scrap metal because it's going to start getting spread out. But let's drop off all our salvage. Now that one wasn't as profitable. As many enemies as we had, we only got two really good salvages out of it. But it's luck of the draw. It really is. It's it's kind of gambling that you're going to get a little bit, get your time back worth in
Warp drive
ISK.
active.
But all right, so we're going to warp to an area, and I believe we get a Stargate on this one. We'll find out in a moment. But when it says deep space, usually that indicates you're going to go through a jump gate or two. So we'll see how this works out. Now, here's the problem. This is the jump gate. Okay, because there's nothing here. My sensors have found nothing in the area other than a lone Stargate, partially hidden inside a cluster of rock formation. I would advise you to proceed with care. Smuggler gates such as these are rarely left undefended. Your agent instructed you to approach the Stargate. Be ready to retreat should the need arise. So that's all he wants us to do is scout it out and approach it. So we're going to click on it, right? We're going to approach it. We can use our afterburner to get close faster. And what this will potentially do is most likely it's going to spawn a bunch of bad guys. Once we get too close, they're going to be like, wait, what are you doing here? And then they'll come out. Okay, we approached it. Nothing has happened yet because my ship turned around. Let's see if we can approach it again. Why do I keep going away? Oh, I'm not targeting the jump gate. That's why. I'm targeting these asteroids. Well, we want to go to the jump gate, not the asteroids. No wonder. I just saw the square and I went for it. All right, now we're at the jump gate. All right, we're able to look at it, look around, see what's here. Uh-oh. All right, it says dock. So that's all we needed to do. Everything going yellow. We're taking some damage, so let's get out of here. That must be trapped. That must be it. So let's use our skill booster and bump it back up so we can get out of here. Sometimes bad guys, or the time I've done this before, bad guys spawned. So maybe this time it was just trapped. You know, set up for would-be snoopy people like me, and they can trap it.
Docking permission requested.
Send out some kind of a damaging
docking request
gas,
accepted.
I'm assuming. I do wish the AI would jump in and tell you what's going on a little bit when your ship's under attack like that, because it wasn't real clear. But that's that. It is what it is. You ought to be able to recognize, hey, something changed. All right. Sorry about the cloud damage to your ship. You might try fitting that afterburner I gave you. They're very useful when you need to make a quick escape. Oh, so he wanted me to get out quickly. I was trying to get there quickly. All right, so let's get another mission. After you left the area, cleanup crew found a message from that pirate, Tamar. Tahamar. He wants you to meet you in person with no backup at a small repair outpost in the system. Be careful. You don't have to kill the man, but he's assassinated people I've known, so his death wouldn't be any great loss. I'll provide you with a civilian kinetic deflection field. It will improve your shield resistance against kinetic damage, which is what Garista missiles primarily dish out. Okay, so we're going to get a shield hardener. Those are good because they don't use, they're constant use for CPU. Okay. Let's see here. Let's outfit the ship. Get the hanger up. Find the shield hardener. There it is. Civilian kinetic shield hardener. So anytime they say civilian, it means it's not really great, but it's not horrible. Okay, it used quite a bit of CPU, but no power grid. So that's a good thing. And it reduces kinetic energy by 28%. Hey, you really can't beat that for early game. Eventually, you're going to want a good shield hardener. This one is not bad for your starting out ship. So, all right, let's undock and go get some bad guy. Now, he said we didn't have to kill the man, and he's wanting to meet with us. So, let's see what he does. Let's see what he does.
Warp drive active.
I have a feeling there's like two different outcomes you can get from a mission like this. You can. I think the what I'm suspecting is that he's going to either be where we can kill him, or he's going to automatically escape. It's good to see you, privateer. I have a message for you from Tehamar, which, whoops, I scrolled past it, which he asked be delivered to you. You have gone through a pretty hazardous ordeal having to fight against our new recruits, and brave one of our traps. We certainly gave you credit for getting through all that in one piece. You have guts, and that's exactly the type of pilot we are looking for. Oh, so they're trying to recruit me. Yeah, you guessed it. We're here in the heart of the Caldari state, but we always keep an eye out for possible additions to our fleet. You state pilots are just so much better trained than most of the scum we have back home. I give you this proposition. Visit our agents to join our cause and earn wealth beyond your wildest dreams. The stuck-up corporations here in the Caldari state have nothing to offer you that we can't double or even triple. They hoard their isk like rats, and the poor sods they hire to do their dirty work only gets the scraps dropped through dozens of layers of bureaucracy. You're worth more than that. Join us to be rid of the greed and backstabbing of capitalism, to find a purpose to your life and a goal to achieve alongside the rest of our mighty host. You have many days to consider our proposal, but first you must complete another test. When you're ready, attack our fleet, and if you leave this place with your life, then we will know you're ready for what is ahead. So no matter what, they really kind of want us to attack. Uh, you know, basically they're saying prove your worth kind of thing. So, all right, this is the only guy that's here. So I'm assuming this is the fleet. We're going to orbit him while he orbits this century. And I have a feeling, since that says it's a century, that it's probably going to be attacking us too. So let's target this guy. Start attacking. Boom. Let's see if anything else goes red. I'm kind of wondering if that century is going to go red on me once I defeat the ship. It may or may not. I mean, but it says it's a century. Scanner century. Oh, we got something coming in. Missiles. Where'd the missiles come from? Oh, he's shooting them. So he is shooting those missiles. Look at that. So we got that shield hardener that's helping. we're going to hit our shield booster a little bit. And we did it. Now we're going to circle, we're going to loot, and we're going to salvage. All right, start the salvage operation. Nicely done. Perhaps we will meet some other day. For now, I'll be making my way back to base in my capsule. So he was a capsuleer too. So when he ejected, he was basically, his ship was destroyed, but he went back to his base.
Warp drive active.
All right. So now we've been offered to join pirates, and I have a feeling that somewhere along the line we may come in contact with a
docking permission requested.
With another pirate contact, and we
docking
may be able
to
do missions for pirates later. I have a feeling also that might be somewhat limited, you know, how often you can actually do things like that. But I don't know. Maybe once we get done with all this, we'll try it out. All right. You do know you have... Oh, wait, no, we've completed it. I cannot believe the nerve of that criminal, all right. This has gone on long enough. So he don't like trying to steal his pilots. We managed to tack Tehamar to a small pirate outpost in the system. It's time to finish this. Destroy the outpost and hopefully Tehamar with it will perish along with it. All right. So we're going to go destroy an outpost. He's going to give us an ocular filter. It's another cybernetic implant. So that'll be good. We'll get to go ahead and maybe use that implant. Since the other one really is only raises our charisma, I don't know how useful it would be. See, and the thing about cybernetic implants is once you've used them, if your clone dies, in other words, you get killed,
active.
Then you lose that cybernetic implant. You have to find more. You know, if you had cybernetic implants and they were your favorite ones, I don't know if they enhanced your ability to target or hit or whatever. Once you die, you lose them. So, all right, here is a jump gate. I told you all about the acceleration gates. So I knew we would come in contact with one eventually.
Active.
This was going to take us in. If we see another acceleration gate coming, we may have to beat up the bad guys that are guarding it. And that's pretty much the case. Looks like the next acceleration gate is guarded. You'll have to take care of the guards before you can get through. Alright, no problem. With this bad guy. Easy. Let's take him out. He's within range of one of my weapons, but I went ahead and opened fire on the other one because once he starts heading towards us, he's going to attack. Now I'm going to start targeting all these others. All right, now, well, they're all about the same range, but I'm going to go ahead and hit long range on that one, and we're going to get the short range on this one. We're going to approach that one. Start ready to orbiting him. See, and I'm taking him because he's got the short range weapon attacking him. This one's got the long range. Alright, we took out the short range. This guy's become short range. Let's attack him with the short range. The long range is he's still moving in. See, and we just took him out. He was just within short range. The range of the short range weapon. But I do need to circle this guy because I'm getting out of range of him. Let's put both our guns on him because these guys are out of range of both my weapons anyway. They're coming in. They're 10,000 right there. Alright, so let's set that one. We'll start approach. I'm gonna keep targeting. I'm gonna target this one. And this one here, short range. That one is kind of a long range. This one here is within short range now. You see, we're gonna keep targeting every time we got one that comes up on in the range scope. You know, and we got a lot of stuff that's right here. I'm not worried about salvaging now because I've got too much going on. I got too many bad guys. So I'm going to worry about salvaging later. He's in short range. I'm attacking him with both. This one's long. This one's going into short range. This one's going into short range. Looks like they all are. Let's just start targeting. Just keep attacking. Now, we're doing it. Doing our thing. I'm going to put both guns on them at the same time because I want to keep, making sure they don't get too far away from us. Alright, now we'll go back and we're going to do some looting. Because I don't see any more bad guys. There's no more bad guys popped up. Let's get this loot. And then from there, after that, I'm going to loot first. And the reason I loot first is if something happens and I feel like I have to hurry up and return to base, I don't get to salvage, that's okay. At least I got the loot out of it. Loot has a higher chance to get some stuff that maybe you're not going to get from salvaging. Like whole modules like that, that had a module in it. This is the last loot, and once I loot this guy, I'm going to start my salvage operation. And since y'all seen me salvaging before, I'll pause it, pause the recording, and we'll catch back up when we get back to the station. Okay, and I said we were going to go back to base, but we are going to the next part of the outpost. And I forgot about that because when I looked down and tried to hit dock, it didn't say dock, it said activate the acceleration gun. So now we're at the outpost, and now we have to destroy the outpost. Looks like you found the outpost. Your instructions were to destroy it. I would recommend leaving the loot in the wreck after you obliterate the structure. You would not want to be caught trying to jump between systems with contraband in your cargo hold. The local security forces do not look kindly upon such activity. Yeah, well, I don't care. Because if it's worth money and I can get rid of it before I jump between systems, I'm probably going to take it. So let's anyway take this outpost out. Let's orbit it. Oh, here comes the bad guys. We just destroyed the outpost. Here comes some bad guys. Tehomar Defender, Pithy Aggregator, and Tehomar Defender. Alright. Boom! Look at that go. Yeah. We did some damage then. Alright, so let's take out the Pithy Aggregators first. And let's start circling those guys. Because we know they'll go down fairly quickly. Oh, they're taking our shields down, so that's pretty tough. So we want to boost our shields. We don't need the armor repair because this is where our armor is right here. Oh, we got a Pithy Aggregator. Let's take another one. Irrigator. We're going to take out another one. We can turn that shield booster off. We got our shields back up. Oh, it's a defense sentry. Okay, well we definitely need to take those things out. Those are probably what's hurting us. I probably should have attacked those first. Yeah, because they're going to take a little bit to destroy. Because it's a sentry, and the sentry may mean it might be a permanent installation. It is. It's not a ship. It's a it's a weapon in place. So we're going to take that one out, and then we're going to attack the other one. Alright, take out that sentry. See, they hurt our shields a little bit again, but not too bad now that we've taken down some of the bad guys. Destroy it, come on. We've got 2 guns going at it. It ought to be able to destroy it. It's going down slow, but it is going down. Once it gets the hull down to 0, doesn't matter what the armor is. Once the hull gets down to 0, we took it out. See? Now we're going to take out the other one. Something blew up. Look at that. That's just one of those sentries that exploded. We Alright, let's take this other one out. Let's try to get to.
A module has run out of charges.
Oh no, we gotta reload. So once it reloads, you have to click it and make it start shooting again. This one's still got 41 charges, but it'll reload here in a minute too. And that's why you want to carry spare backup ammo, because eventually you're going to run out of charges once you fought for a little bit. Now what the mission called for is that we destroy the outpost. We didn't have to actually destroy all this stuff. I just like fighting. I like taking them out, because here in a minute I'm going to salvage the ships. These sentries don't have any salvage left. There's nothing left on it. Okay, here it goes. It's going to explode. Boom. That one wasn't as pretty and brilliant as the other one was it? Maybe the other one was electrical or a light-based weapon. Alright, so let's encircle this. Target it. We're going to start our salvage ops. Shouldn't take us very long. And here in a second we'll go get this other one. Target it. Get close to it. And then we gotta go get what's in the cargo container. Now he said don't get it, but let's face it, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get what's in the cargo container. Because, well, when I made this character, I said I'm not the most reputable guy, you know. Oh, I don't want to destroy it. I want to salvage it. So there's the cargo container right there. Let's see if we can get in that. Water, data sheets, and dairy products. Now what in there could possibly be illegal? It's not the water, probably not the dairy products, so it might be these data sheets. Maybe he didn't want us to find this. I don't know. It's hard to say. But we're going to know when we get back. Because if he says, hey, did you get those data sheets? Well, yeah, we did. Thought you said not to look at it. Alright, let's see. Let's look at this one. We'll finish up this salvage. If it doesn't, well, it keeps failing. Surely it'll stop here in a second. That's the one thing about the civilian, is it fails a lot more often than the salvage one. Especially when it's salvaging in higher level missions. The higher the missions, the harder your salvager has to work, the harder your other things have to work. Okay, here we go. Let's dock.
Warp drive.
We're done
active.
going in circles, so if I was making you dizzy there for a second, we're going to go to a straight line now. Last thing I want to do is for my little tutorials here to give you seasick or air sickness because of me circling something or orbiting something and it constantly looking in.
Docking permission requested.
All right.
Docking request accepted.
Let's see what he has to say. Complete the mission. Good. You show great promise. All right, let's see what's next. After Tehamar escaped, and this recording may go a little long, by the way. After Tehamar escaped your attack, he retaliated by commandeering a state navy ship, manning it with his own crew, and starting a campaign of terror in the constellation. I want you to head out there and kill them all. Moreover, I can provide you with a small shield booster if you're willing to take this on. It should help you against any damage thrown at you by Tehamar and his allies' ships. So we get a small shield booster. I'm not sure that this one is any better than the shield booster we already have, but I am going to look and see what it does for uh, our power grid, because that's usually where we run low. So we got a small clarity ward. You get 30 HP bonus per 2 seconds. Let's take it out. This one, we get 26 HP bonus for 2 seconds. And it looks like it did lessen up our power grid some. This one's more powerful, but considering the damage we've taken and the stuff that we've had to do so far, I'm beginning to think that it'd be okay for us to well, I need to get rid of these. It'll be okay for us to use the small shield booster instead of the one that we were using, just for now. And we're going to take all this stuff off. Honestly, I can probably just do this and move it all at once. There we go. All right. We're ready to go. We still got 700 charges when it comes to for reloading and such. We got a shield booster that's going to save us a little bit on power grid, probably provide us with the basic same amount of protection. 26 versus 30 is not that big a difference. Obviously, if you're in a heavy firefight, it can make a bigger difference. But right now, it's really not as big a deal. The pirate commandeered warship is not going to be as powerful as, say, a player controlled warship, or maybe even just a regular NPC warship, because they're the pirates aren't used to using a ship of that size. So that's kind of where they're at. All right, let's see. We're going to approach these bad guys. Where are they at? Here they are. All right. Back up. Now we got a 6,000 meter, almost 7,000 meter range. So I'm gonna wait till we're at least within 10,000 kilometers before I, or 10 kilometers before I start shooting. It looks like we're gonna get closer to that one. So see, now we're doing damage, even though the fall off range was at 8,000 meters. We're still hitting him, and now we're close enough to start engaging with our smaller weapon. This one is already within small range. Boom, done. But here comes some more bad guys. All right, let's get ready. Here they come. And they're back where we came from. He's in 10,000, so let's start firing with our long range weapon. Okay, now we're in short range. He approached pretty quick, didn't he? Ooh, missile shot. Boom. All right, let's see. We've got this one definitely needs short range. This one we can use long range on. We're gonna circle around this one. That one's almost dead. So I may change our circle to that one, because this one's in short range as well.
Charges.
Oh no, well, I should have reloaded our long range before I even got into battle. There we go. See, so the short range weapon does a lot faster attack and damage, but like I said, it's short range, so let's finish this guy off and we'll be good to go. Alright, we got some more guys coming in. And this one's in short range already. That one's at long range. I'll circle him since he's already in short range. Oh, this other guy got in short range quick. This is a Pith Invader. That's an Imputer. And these are Arrogators as well. So, oh, he's really hitting us. Look at our shields. So we're going to have to shield booster this one a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and shoot our long range at the farthest away guy. He's already taken out, so now we're going to use long range even though this guy's short range. Because it doesn't really matter. It's not really long range weapon. It's just a mid-range weapon, really. Alright. We took them all out. Now we can loot. Possibly do some salvaging. Not too far away from it. Okay. And then we'll see you guys back at the dock. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and approach this one, and we'll be back in just a minute. I mean, you'll see a cut. And we'll be back shortly.
The capacitor is...
Alright, well, our last salvage shouldn't take... There it goes. And we're going to head to dock.
Warp drive active.
Normally, I would end the video by now. But we've got 3 missions left. And that's why I didn't, when we had 4 missions left, that's why I didn't end it. Because, one, I personally find these kind of
Docking permission
missions
requested.
entertaining. And I'd like to think that you guys are
Docking
too.
request accepted.
And, you know, I kind of started thinking about it that you guys, if you want to watch the mission on your lunch break, you're going to watch most of it and stop it when you have to. Or you're going to keep watching. You're going to fast forward it, whatever you need to do. But what I would like you to do, if you don't mind, is feel free to, and I'm doing the YouTuber thing, so y'all bear with me, but, you know, feel free to subscribe down below and, you know, hit the notification bell so you can know when I post a new video. And I appreciate your support, and that includes comments. Comments actually help me with feedback, help me to know whether you're enjoying the content or not. So I would really enjoy it if you guys did some of that thing. And it doesn't matter if you do one or all of them. I know some people are like, it helps most if you, I don't care. I just, it helps most if you interact with me and let me know you're enjoying my content. All right, so let's get another mission. Some envoys have asked for safe passage. They're afraid of the Tehamar, and they want a good pilot to pick them up and deliver them to safety. You're it. All right, so we're going to accept this. It looks like we are warping to the mission location, and that's it. So I don't think this is a carrier mission, a delivery mission. So, because, it would have said pick up these folks here and take them over here and all that stuff, and it didn't do that. So this is one of those, hey, we need you to protect something while they're in transit. Let's go find out what's
Warp
going
drive
on.
active.
And we're going this way. Go into warp. And probably hit a jump gate. Now this is just a guess, but I'm guessing we're probably going to hit a jump gate. Uh-oh, no, we found floating corpses. That's not good. That's never good. He's a meat popsicle. Look at that. I detect no life signs with this habitation module, and the communication services in the adjunct security tower seem to be down. I suggest approaching Hotel Kim to have a better look. Its hull appears to be damaged. A cloud of radioactive gas is flowing through the cracks and filling the void surrounding the structure. The corpses floating around the inn are most likely people who were ejected from the airlock. Make sure you have a large collidable structure under the entity group. Make sure you have large collidable structure under the entity group. Okay, large collidable structure. I don't see large collidable structure. I don't see it. Under entity group, selected in the overview settings so you can easily find the structure pointed out. General overview. Let's see. Show all brackets. I already have that. Open overview settings. Let's go to general on this one. I still don't see a large collidable structure. Well, so we're supposed to, let's see what we're supposed to do. Adjacent here. Suggest approaching Hotel Kim to have a better look. Okay, so we're supposed to approach the hotel. Well, there's Hotel Kim, so I'm pretty sure that's the one he wants us to approach. So I don't see large collidable structure. But here in a minute, it's going to be up here in this window because it's going to see it start moving. Century Tower. There's Hotel Kim. What just banged? I didn't see what blew. Oh, we gotta get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's dock.
Warp drive active.
It blew up. They blew it up on us. They blew it up. And we were under attack. Let's go. Get out of here. That was a trap. They trapped it on us, didn't they? All right.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, so let's see what we can do from here. Start our conversation. Complete the mission. We got some more overdrive injectors. We didn't really need them. We had already 2 or 3 of them. But that's all right. That's all right. We put them on all our ships. I've got something. We've come across a narcotics ring that we suspect is helping fund Tehamar's operation. Make your way to the warehouse and destroy it, Fire Knight. Be ready for a fight. All right, good. That's what we're here for. We're here to fight. What do we get? We get those. I bet we got the. Yeah, we got overdrive injectors. Okay. All right, we don't need any more of those. If you add more overdrive injectors, I think I said this in an earlier video, but if you add more overdrive injectors to your system, it has diminishing returns. So there's really no reason to add more than one in this early a ship, because I'm not going to want to go that fast. It doesn't matter. I only use it every now and then. It'd be different if I was using it for rapid delivery or something of that nature, especially when it comes to some of the delivery missions. I believe, I'm not positive on this, but I believe they eventually have to where you're a little farther away from your intended delivery area and things, and you have to get there quickly. All right, there's some Guristas, some rookie Guristas. I'm going to take them on. Let's reload while we're here. We're going to head towards them. Here in a minute, we'll be in range to attack. We're attacking. Now we're in range for a shorter range weapon. Oh, there he goes. He's going splat. All right, let's circle around this one and get some hits in on him too. We're going to go ahead and start circling around the other guy because we're taking him out fast. Now we're going to stop for the cargo, but I don't know that I want to sit here and... Oops, I hit the wrong tab. Going backwards. There we go. I don't... Oh, we got some more guys coming in, so I'll take that back. We may... We're going to go ahead and loot while we're here. I'm going to go ahead and target them. Because while I got them here, we might as well get in range and go ahead and start salvaging, because these other guys are going to be coming into range here in a minute. Let's loot. They only have scrap on them. 30 rats. Take that. We're going to go ahead and loot this one if we got range on him. He's too far away. We'll target him. Oh, there he goes. Now he's in range. Get it before he gets out of range. There we go. Alright, we got all this stuff. Oh, did I start salvaging? No. We gotta start salvaging on that guy. Now these guys should be getting closer. How come they're not? I thought they would be getting closer. Let's shoot at them. That'll get their attention. Maybe. If I ever hit one of them, that'll get their attention. They're a long way away. Let's stop. I'm just kind of wasting ammo at the moment. So I would like to go ahead and salvage, but oh, they did get my attention. They said, "Hey, wait a minute, somebody shot at me." Took you long enough to figure it out. Now they're coming in. Now they're coming in. Come on in, boys. Let's go ahead and shoot at them. We're in 15-meter range. I did want to go get that while we're at it. All right. We're gonna salvage and shoot. Okay, so he's in a good amount of range. Let's use the shorter range weapon on him. Done. Let's go ahead and start hitting both of them. Okay, we're doing some damage now. Look at him go down. That is the good thing about short range weapons. When we get close and we do some damage, it does quite a bit of damage on them. Don't get too far away. We got loot. We got some loot here. Alright. Now I'm gonna loot these guys. Oh, that was him. Let's take that. Oh, too far away. Alright, we'll take this one. There we go. Where's the other one? There it is. Loot. Get it. Done. Alright, we could sit here and salvage, but we still got an acceleration gate to hit, and there's not that many guys here. We may be missing out on something, but I want to move forward. I want to go kick this Teha. What was his name? Teheran. Anyway, we want to kick this guy's butt. Tehamar.
Warp drive active.
Tehamar. We're gonna go kick his butt. And we're gonna warp out. Here we go. And we're coming in. Coming into some more Guristas. That's a good sign. They're even in range already. Alright. Attack. We can already even throw both guns on because we're getting close enough to them. They're not quite in range of the shorter range gun, but there's no reason to wasting time. Alright, here's our shorter range guy. Here's our longer range guy. Although he just closed in. Doesn't matter. Alright, let's steal his loot while we're at it. Oh, we took one out before I even knew it. Alright, let's take his loot then too. Uh-oh. We got out of range. Ooh, that went fast, didn't it? Get that one. Get this one. Uh-oh. And we're having to target some new ones, aren't we? Alright, let's take the loot. Let's take the loot. There we go. Alright. Fire. Could we start some salvage? Of course. Of course we can. We might as well. We're going to circle it. And we're going to keep shooting. Keep shooting at these bad guys that are getting closer and closer. There he goes. He's going down. I didn't even start my salvager. This guy's going to go down before I can even start my salvager. Alright, we did it. One more. get his loot. See, they've got loot, and their loot is scrap metal. So, oh, we got some more coming in. Look here. They're trying to protect their narcotic stash, ain't they? He wants me to destroy the narcotics warehouse. They may keep coming. I don't know how long, but we might have quite a bit of salvage when we're really done. I need to shoot on them. Here they come. Shoot. There we go. Where is that narcotics warehouse? Let's target that thing. Let's see if we can get a little closer to it. Alright, that one went down. Let's shoot this guy with that one. And I say let's shoot this narcotics warehouse with this one. Alright, we're going to take this one out with the shorter range gun. Oh, he's got a missile. Oh wait, no, I want to circle the dark warehouse there. We want to get a little closer to it. Because why? We want to destroy it. Let's turn the weapon off on shooting the bad guy. And let's shoot the warehouse. It's a little heavily armored there. Turn our shield booster on since he's hitting us with some weapons that took our shield down just a little bit. Takes a little bit to destroy this big old warehouse. Alright. It's done. Kaboom. See, now he's shooting missiles at us, so let's go take care of him too. Oops. I'm still tracking the warehouse. Ain't no warehouse left to track now. Watch the bad guy. Go ahead and boost our shields up a little bit. See what we can do. Boom! Okay, now this is the guy we just blew up, so let's get closer to him. He had some cargo. I'm going to take his cargo, which was some kind of module or something. Now there's a cargo container here from the warehouse. Let's go look at it. It had 10 crash. I think that's drugs. And that's okay. That's alright. We'll take it. We'll take it. It might get us in trouble if we don't watch it though. Alright, so because you do want, you know, you'll end up in a firefight if you end up bringing some stuff back through a gate somewhere. So you have to watch yourself. Oh, we're done with the shield booster. The little beep 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 was an alarm telling us, hey, your capacitor's almost empty. And so that's what that was. He had nothing but scrap metal on him. I can get better from stuff from scrapping ships. Dirty dog. Oh, but there's a 75mm carbide cannon. We'll take that. Okay, we're going to pause the video here, and I'm going to scrap. I'm sorry, I hit the pause before I meant to. We'll catch back up when we get back to the dock. Alright, we're back at
docking request accepted.
Dock. We're fixing to offload some of our stuff here. You know what? Let me reopen that in this tab because it lets me move it a little bit easier. I can move it this way. In fact, let's do it this way. We'll move more of it, one thing at a time. And some of these modules, oh, look at all the scrap. And that 19 scrap pile was the one that I did because I just did because I kind of stacked it all up like this. You have to manually sometimes stack these things. I'm sure there's I have a feeling that there's an easier way, but I couldn't tell you what it is. We never did look and see what this was. Bonus to perception. Now I do believe that helps with our ability to shoot, like our it doesn't really say, does it? I think perception would help with our ability to hit our targets. I'm going to go ahead and implant them. Plug them in. Implants are lost when unplugged in, when unplugged, and when you die. Are you sure you want to? Yeah, sure. I don't think I'm going to die. And I'm sure I will eventually, but hey, these are starting plug-ins, so I'm okay with it. Look at all these scorched telemetries. My goodness. And the damaged artificials. Let's stack these up. There's a lot of these. Conductive polymers. Charred micros. Burned logics. The burned logics are the ones that I showed you earlier that are pretty, sell pretty for a fairly good price, what it looked like. Alright. And then we got all these modules. A lot of these modules we obtained. This compulsive scoped metrospectral ECM. I don't know what a lot of these things do, to be honest. This is just salvage for me at the moment. But like this, what is this? AFK compact. Drone damage amplifier. Oh, well, that's pretty good. Makes our drones deal more damage. Sometimes the long name of something will tell you what it is. Sometimes it won't. But anyway, all right. So let's complete our mission. All right. Now, last mission of this set. We've got him. Follow these coordinates to catch Tehamar once and for all. Note that he'll be heavily guarded by his cohorts. If your shields and armor are depleted and you're close to taking hull damage, warp out immediately. You can either dock at a nearby station and pay its repair shop to fix your ship, or you can use armor repair module while in space. Alright, we're going to take it. He's going to give us another Merlin. He gave us another Merlin. Holy cow. Alright, let's see. We sure did. We got another Merlin. We got 3 Merlins. I think that's the most Merlins I've ever had with any iteration of me playing this game. But what we are going to do is we're going to outfit our ship. Fitting. We're going to keep the electron blaster, but we're going to delete the salvager, and we're going to go ahead and take another 75mm carbide. Hold on, let me move that out of the way. So we're going to move this over. We're going to take the 75mm carbide, because this one's a 75mm Gatling rail. This one's a carbide rail, and this is an electron blaster. So now we got 3 different guns. This one's a lot longer range. This has got 11 kilometers. So really, we really need this one in the middle, because that's our mid-range. This 75mm carbide is our longer range. So let's use that. We're going to fill them up. Now what I could do if I did the 2 light electrons and maybe the carbide or something is I could group them to where both of them would shoot at the same target every time I clicked. But it would also, I wouldn't have to click. I could just click once and make them all line up. But we're going to go ahead and load in the rest of the antimatter charges onto our ship, because that gives us 620 rounds. Since we got 3 good slots, all with weapons in them, and not as much salvage this time. We're probably not going to be salvaging. We're probably just going to be shooting. Let's head out and let's take you down Tehamar. All right, this one is 3 or 4 jumps away from the looks of it. So, set our autopilot. Now, we may do a quick time lapse from here forward.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Alright, we are currently warping to the mission location. And when we arrive, of course, we find an acceleration gate. Now, sometimes these missions actually cause us to take multiple acceleration gates. This may be one of those missions, because this is the this is the one that caps it off for this particular career agent. So it brings it in line with a lot of the more there's some guards here, so we're going to have to take out the guards before we can use this mission, this particular one. So let's target them, approach them, see if we can't take these guys out. Target as many of them as we can. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the long range. This guy's in range now. He's in short range now. This one's in short range too. Oh, we got long range, short range. We got them all. Rest of them. Here they come. Taking them out. Taking them out. Done. Done with all of those guys that quickly. That's quick. That worked out real good with that many weapons. All right, let's go ahead and loot. Get all this loot, but let's keep on moving. Uh-oh. Alright, we gotta get closer to this one. And this one too. Alright, we'll take that. And last one. Where's he at? Down here. Okay. Oh, good. We're heading back towards the. Uh-oh, we got another one showed up. 2 more showed up. Let's take this guy's loot. It's ammo, so we can always use some ammo. All right, let's take him out. Yeah, he's shooting missiles at us. That's all right, dude. Going down. You are going down. You shouldn't have approached us. We got things to do. Your boss to destroy. That's right. Okay. Did he have any loot? Oh, let's get out of here. We can't salvage now, so we might as well just go.
Warp drive active.
Boost our shield back up to where it's where we need it to be. There we go. Now we turn the shield booster off because we want to save our capacitor. If we get in a good firefight where the shield booster has to keep running, we don't want it to be running when we're going into something like this. All right, so let's go attack these guys. I'm in the middle of a The ship's kind of freaking out. There we go. Alright, let's go fight these bad guys. Targeting. Alright. Let's give him some long range weapon. Its fall off range is 11,000. I'm already shooting at him at 19 because I'm not too worried about it being just that bad a fallout, because he's going to be in range really quick, and I'd rather go ahead and use that range to take a couple lucky shots and use a couple of extra ammo in case I do get a good shot in. Alright, now we're going to give him some close range fire. Now the rest of them, we're going to split our fire with them. Why? Because I don't want to ever take a gun off one of them if I can keep from it. And it's already too late for some of them. Yep, going down. They're going down fast. Let's loot this guy. We may be able to reach him. No, we can't quite reach him. Uh-oh, here comes some more guys. Let's loot that. Get that out of here. Let's target these new ones. Let's head towards them. Let's approach them. Oh, this space station thing is in the way. I don't really know what this is. Looks like a giant gravimetric, control device or something. I don't know. We're gonna attack. I'm gonna give them all I want because he's getting close. He's already in 4,000 kilometer range. He's shooting missiles at me. Yep. Throw the other one. Alright, we took that one out. Take the other one out. And that one, we need to get his loot. I don't know if I gotta go around this space station thing or what. To be honest. Am I gonna be in range? Gonna be in range? Oh, here comes some more. More bad guys are coming. We are not in range to loot his cargo. But he's trying. He's trying to get in range. I don't know if I can go through there. I told you some things are collidable and some things are not. This is one of those circumstances where I don't know if this space station lets us, get stuff through it or not. But we're steadily approaching it. It's just taking a little bit. Alright, let's shoot on these guys. You know what? If we don't loot him, we're going to move on. If we can't get close enough to loot him, I'm going to keep moving. Because I'm not worried about one piece of loot. Or one guy's worth of loot. It don't look like we're getting much closer. I mean, we're slowly getting closer. I don't know what the deal is here. Uh-oh, now we backed up. Alright, so you know what? Let's don't worry about it. Let's go shoot this guy and get out of here. I would like to take the loot, but I ain't got to worry about it too awful much. He's got loot. Let's go to him. Go get his loot. Not in range. Not in range. In range. Alright. And of course it's metal scrap. Alright, let's hit the acceleration gate. We got places to be and stuff to do. Particularly, we gotta get Tehamar. Where is he at? There's Tehamar Stasis Tower. Stolen Navy. Uh-oh. I've located your target in this area. He's not, in fact, inside the stolen Navy ship. I detect his life signs are inside the stasis webifier tower attached to his outpost is currently causing a major slowdown in our velocity. Alright, so let's get him. Oh, they're hitting me hard. Let's hit that shield booster. I told you that was going to be a possibility. Oh, get that thing. Get it. We want to take out the stasis tower before we do anything else. And we may have to pop out of here and jump back. That's the other thing. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and boost our speed. Try to make us a little bit harder to hit right now. Now you see that really starts dropping our capacitor. Look how fast the numbers are going down. I'm going to turn it back off because the booster, because I need the accelerator, because I need the booster more than I need the speed. I need the shields. I'm going to turn that off for now. We got to recharge our capacitor as much as we can before it really starts hurting us. But we're going to take this stasis tower out. There we go. Boom. Alright, let's turn our capacitor back off. Hamar right there. Get him. Hamar is in range. Take him out. He's in a capsule, so he's done. He is done. So now let's take the pithy invaders and the stolen Navy ship and let's start shooting them. Now the stolen Navy ship is far enough away that we're going to shoot it with longer range weapons. And the invaders are close, so we're going to hit them with closer range weapons. Now this is really hurting my shields, so I may have to bump out of here and come back. Let's see what's on this cargo container. We'll take it. I don't know what's there. We want to destroy this Navy ship. I'm going to try to bump our shield booster back on so we can stay in the fight as long as we can. I'm going to give them two different weapons. Maybe I can distract them a little bit. Well, they're hitting me with those rockets pretty good. We're going to get them. We're going to get them. They're going down. This guy's going down like a rock. Like a rock in water. There he goes. Boom. Got one. Got the other one. Done. The capacitor's empty. Just in time, though. Just in time. So we're going to head back to the station now. We're going to go ahead and turn our capacitor back on, booster shield back up, and we're going to set the autopilot
engaged
and do a little time lapse. Alright, the original audio seemed to have been lost here. I'm not entirely sure why, but we are pulling into the station and we're going to complete our mission. And because I can't tell you what all I was telling you the first time, because I don't recall what I said, I wanted to tell you thank you for coming by. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you enjoyed it even more, and comment to let me know what you think. And this is Fire Knight signing off. I wish you all Godspeed. Thank you.